Yay! We are recording. I am here for you and with you this evening with an exciting topic. So, just 3 days ago, I did a video on the top 3 toxic people um, that are walking around masked as empaths. And the number one was the narcissist. And so since then, I've had overwhelming response from so many of you asking me, Dr. Monica, how do we spot one? How do we know if this person is a narcissist? So I am here tonight to shed some light, give you some ways to discernment and to empower you and hopefully inspire you to make that break if you realize that a person that you are entangled with, that you are sleeping with, married to, have children with, maybe is a parent, a sibling, a boss, a supervisor, get out, okay? Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley, Doctor of Integrative Medicine, with over 30 years of expertise as a certified clinical aromatherapist, a master herbalist, and a traditional Chinese medicine energy healer. I am also well versed because of my Nana since the age of 4, well versed in the natural healing traditions and remedies of African, Asian, and Native American indigenous cultures. So with me, you're getting a triple threat, everything rolled into a ball. And before we get started, we always start off with, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. August, huge month for me. How could I forget this in my introduction? All right. You know that I am the founder and CEO of an amazing award-winning natural beauty and wellness company. Yay! My company is doing so well right now, and I have to give my thanks to you, give my thanks to God that I can keep on going. I have the strength, I have the ingenuity, and I have the passion to bring you my life-giving elixirs in a bottle, my life-giving miracles in a bottle, as they've been called. But each one of my products I handcraft myself, and each one I create with a lot of love, a lot of expertise with respect to traditional medical science, and also aromatherapy medical science, and all these other traditions that I talked about earlier. So each rollerball, perfume, bath ball, each one has a purpose, and we'll get to that in a minute too. And I empower women and the men who love us to self-love through self-care. Because I believe that if you love yourself, there is no reason why you are not living your life to the best of your best optimal health every day. There's so much going on right now that we're facing, but the one thing we are in control of is ourselves and what we do on a daily as far as rituals to boost our health, to build our immune system, to keep our skin glowing, to keep our digestive tract clear, to make sure our liver is detoxed, and to keep that energy moving throughout our bodies. Keep those chakra wheels moving in one direction, okay? And, oh wait, before we get to any of this, all right, new workout that I want to share with you, which is really good for cardio. It's a fit workout or HIIT workout, It's a pound fit workout. So it's like aerobics 2.0, and it's got a lot of rhythm because you're literally working with the what do you call these sticks? Percussion sticks, right? I guess. I don't know. The pound sticks. And you are able to beat out a lot of regressions. So instead of beating on someone's head, you beat on the floor to the certain rhythms of all of the exercises that you're doing. And the exercises are kind of basic calisthenics, like boot camp type exercises. This piece of hair is really giving me grief. Okay, so the first time I did a pound fit workout, I made it through the warm up, and after that, I was down for the count. Okay, so that was a month ago. I am able to maintain a 30-minute pound fit. I do this once a week, and it is doing so many things for me with respect to keeping my mental, keeping my spirits uplifted, keeping me inspired to continue to create new natural beauty and wellness serums and elixirs just for you, and also to be inspired to, on a regular now, come to you with these videos. I'm telling you, there's so much going on, and I just want to share so much with you all, hopefully to empower you to kind of have you think about things in a certain way. As I've said, and I will continue to say, 2020 is the number 4. 2020, the number 4 is the number for revelation. So what we're seeing right now on this planet, especially in this crazy country, is all of these ugly, 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 mired, old-fashioned, racist, sexist, genderist, nasty, ugly, swamp-like paradigms that this country has rested on for so long, and that folks have just been in denial about and kept on burying and burying and burying beneath the surface. That is now rising to the top, okay? How you handle yourself through this, how you deal with this personally, is how you're going to make it through. All right. Now, 2020 is also about perfect vision, right? We always say hindsight is 2020. Well, right now, we don't have time to be hindsightable. Okay. There is destruction that is walking on this planet right now. And what we have to do, those of us who are light workers, those of us who believe in equality, social justice, racial justice, all kinds of justice, if we want change, now is the time for us to stand together, coalesce, and make that change. A favorite Michael Jackson song of mine is "The Man in the Mirror," and I challenge you all to be honest about who you are seeing when you look in your mirrors. Are you a racist? I know some of you all have enjoyed libations and appetizers here in my home, sat here and just shared your lives with me, poured out all of your sentiments, but not once have you ever invited me to your home, or you've never even asked me what's going on in my life. Who am I? Who is Dr. Monica? Y'all don't even know, because you're so narcissistically consumed with yourselves and your shallow problems that you have not even bothered to put your ego aside and ask about someone else, specifically me, because we're talking about those of you who have sat up in my living room and, you know, blah, 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 and not a single one of you has reciprocated. So you know who you are. Are you a racist? I don't know. Are you a sexist? I don't know. Only know you know who you are. Are you a narcissist? Probably on the borderline somewhere. But the 3 toxic people that I talked about in the last video, the narcissist, I keep on forgetting the other 2. Well, there's the narcissist, the pessimist, and the other one, and I'll figure that out in a minute. But first, let us breathe together. This is my favorite breath, Ujjayi breath. This is how I like to open up all of our sessions so that we can expand our lung capacity, oxidize the blood, open up the throat, clear the mind, and just kind of immediately, instantly suppress the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling any type of fear, if you're feeling any type of doubt, the best thing for you is to Ujjayi breath, which is breath of victory. And here we go. So you're going to place your right hand over your heart, your left hand over your right. You're going to breathe in through closed mouth, through the back of your throat. Hold it at the top for 3, and then you're going to exhale. You ready? Okay, breathe in. I promise you, 3 Ujjayi breaths, and you're going to be straight. This is especially good if you're someone who has chronic respiratory issues, whether whether it's asthma or chronic allergies, bronchitis. If you are a smoker, you want to make sure that you expel all of that sputum in your lungs and open up your lungs on a daily basis. Okay? Now, tonight, we are sipping on a Bordeaux from France called Chateau du Bel Air. Okay, let's see. So a Bordeaux is a richer red. It's not as sharp as a Cabernet. I don't care for Merlot because that gives me a headache. But a Bordeaux is very smooth. It's kind of like a Burgundy. It goes down the throat nicely and easily, and it can also have a little sweetness. All of your red wines should be consumed at room temperature. The reason why I have ice in this one tonight is because I kind of wanted to spruce it up a little bit and create a sangria. So I have a little citrus in it. I've got a little lime in it. I've got a little orange in it and a splash of lemon. Chilled, it's really, really nice. Okay, so what are we talking about tonight? Okay, well, before we get to how you recognize a narcissist masked as an empath in your midst, I want to say a couple of things. So I am feeling wonderful and empowered and very proud of my sister Kamala Harris tonight. I just got finished watching her speech, and I stand with Kamala. In the words of Poet Laureate Langston Hughes, I too am America. And what do I mean by that? I mean that I am the daughter of an educator and a county commissioner. I am the granddaughter of a surgical nurse and a homeschool home daycare provider. I am the granddaughter of a veteran of the Army, a veteran of the Navy. I am a granddaughter of a coal miner. I am the great granddaughter of an Army veteran and a business owner. I'm also the daughter of a multi-million-dollar business owner. My father owned several small businesses in Cleveland, Ohio, two of which launched the careers of the likes of actor Terrence Howard and comedian Arsenio Hall. So I'm the legacy of a long line of Americans who have fought and sacrificed their lives for this country, who have educated your children and your ancestors' children, who have healed your bodies, who have operated on your and with respect to my great grandfather, I want to share a story with you because this is something that was very common back then. Negroes who were Native American or Native American mixed with Negro or full Native American. This is my great grandfather, John Smith, who was a full-blooded Cherokee, and he made the decision to enlist in the Army at the beginning of World War I because he wanted to serve his country. Well, when he showed up to enlist, he was asked to make a decision. He was at a crossroads. Was he going to enlist as Negro or was he going to enlist as Native American? And back then, Native Americans passed as Negroes, and that's what he chose to do. And he took on the name of John Smith. Very common name, non-disputable, right? John Smith, my great grandfather, he lived to be 98 years old. So he transitioned when I was about 12 or 13. He was in my life for a long time. He shared a lot of stories with me about the racism that he encountered, not only in the Army at that time, but also in this country as he was fighting for freedom of all Americans in this freaking country. Okay, so my great grandfather, John Smith. Rest in power, Granddad. Okay, now, the one thing that I know is if you are dealing with a narcissist masked as an empath, the easiest way for you to know who you're sleeping with or who you're breaking bread with or who you're in business with or who is in your freaking family is to unleash the wonder of your terrible two self. What do I mean by that? Well, when we are 2 years old, when our children are 2 years old, the best thing of being two is what? The word no. No. Go pick up your toy. No. Come here, I want to put your coat on. No. Stop running out into the street. No. Right? There is nothing more glorious than a 2-year-old who knows how to establish his or her boundaries by saying no. And what do we think of a toddler who says no? Well, it's cute until it begins to progress day in and day out. And we realize that the terrible twos goes into the triple threat threes, and that they really don't grow out of that to no stage until they're maybe 4, right? But as an adult, if you are dealing with a narcissist hates to be told no. And that's because a narcissist believes that he or she has a right not only to you, your person, and what you're doing in your life, but they don't understand or adhere to boundaries, right? They don't hold themselves accountable to anything. So therefore they don't believe in boundaries. And so when you say no to a narcissist, it disarms them, number one, and you start to see that bully inside of that narcissist shrink a little bit, right? So you say no, which is great for you because as an adult, every time you say no to something that you don't want to do or someone that you don't want to deal with, you are increasing your health. You are helping your body and your mind to reach its highest vibration, its highest elevation, because you are standing up for yourself and you are empowering yourself and you are preventing yourself from actively engaging in something or engaging with someone who is going to make you feel bad, okay? Either mentally or physically, all right? Look, let's face it, hanging around an energy vampire is detrimental to your health. It wreaks havoc on your body, on your digestive system, on your sleep patterns. It can depress your mind. It can cause you to be skittish and anxious in their presence. So, what do? You just say no. Now, when you do that, when you say no, you automatically, saying no to a person is saying yes to yourself. That sounds good. Saying no to a person is saying yes to yourself. So when you just say no, you are empowering you. Okay? Now, what happens when you say no to a narcissist, whether it's male or female? Well, in my experience, and I've got quite a lot of experience, I was married to a narcissist. I was engaged to two narcissists. Narcissists, I've had former narcissistic girlfriends who I had to step away from. So what happens? So if you have if you are confronting, and this is from my personal experience, all right? Okay, so in one situation, I confronted the narcissist with his behavior directly, okay? And what did he do? He immediately went for my throat, because one thing that the narcissist can't stand is a truth teller. When you call a narcissist out as a narcissist, as an evil person, as an ungrateful individual, if it's in a tense situation or if you're arguing with that individual, the first thing they want to do is cut off your ability to communicate, because they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear how they really are, because they think there's something else. Okay, so in this situation, this narcissist came directly for my throat. He was 6 foot tall, over 230 pounds, and he threw me up against a wall and tried to choke me lifeless. But, and again, I attribute what happened next to God, okay? Because I was scared to death. This was in our home, the home that we shared together. And you know, he was like, "I'm going to kill you." And I looked at him directly in his eye and I said, "Do it. Because I promise you, in 24 hours, you will be dead too." And when I did that, he released me. And the other thing that I want to say that changed immediately, which I see whether male or female narcissist, when you call them out, is that change in their eye. It's like their eye becomes like very, very like a small eye and just totally, totally black. So, did you hear that? That was like the affirmation sound, right? Okay, anyway, so that is what happens when you call a narcissist out. Okay, you'll notice a physical change. Their eyes will change, and it's kind of like really an evil stare. Okay, because what this really is it's it's a war of the souls, the light and the dark, the good and the evil. Okay. Narcissists lack empathy. They don't have any care. They lie, they cheat, they steal. So if you suspect that you are around a narcissist, you have to feel empowered enough to just say no. Also, two other things. The one thing that might happen is this happened to me a couple of times. Like one narcissist was asking to borrow money. And at the time, I had money to give to her, but it wasn't good. Okay, it wasn't going to happen like within 24 hours because I was like, okay, I can get you the $500, but you'll have to wait 3 days. Well, she didn't want to hear that, and her response, the only thing she heard was no, and I didn't say no, but what she heard was no, and her response to me was, "So you're saying you're not going to loan me the money?" They like to repeat what they think they heard, and I said back, "That's not what I said. But I don't like your tone, so no, I'm not." Well, next thing I know, she called herself, cutting me off, our friendship, cutting off our friendship. But she is the type of person who still hoovers, who's still out there lurking around on social media, watching what I'm doing with my life. And then there's another situation with one of the men that I was engaged to, and there's something ridiculous, and I just said no to him. And he's like, "Are you saying no to me?" I'm like, did I stutter? But I saw him kind of rear back and look kind of like he was sitting down, looked down on me with those eyes, right? And I was like, oh wow. I didn't even know that he was a masked narcissist. And I will say this, as I said in my last video, with respect to narcissists that are masked. If you are someone who really, really loves yourself, who has high self-esteem, high self-confidence, I am a person like that. You can be involved with someone who mirrors you and mimics you so well, because those qualities that, you're very confident, you help others, you're successful in your business, people love you, people want to know you, people want to hang out with you. Those are some of the traits that the narcissist likes to have, but they don't have naturally on their own. They can mimic the love for yourself that you have for yourself so well back to you, mirror it back onto you, that in this case with me and another relationship, I didn't even realize the guy was a narcissist. He was that good. I did not realize he was a narcissist. Okay. Well, obviously at a certain point I did, because we're no longer together. But when you realize that you are in business with, or sleeping with, or imbibing with a narcissist, run. Okay? They are just not healthy people to be around. And especially if you are an empath, I am an empath, I am a super empath. If you are an empath, if you are a super empath, they will destroy you. Okay? They will destroy you if you allow them to. All right? Always remember that the power of your spirit is on your side, that the light that reflects through you, your natural glow up, is on your side. Always remember that God and the universe is on your side. And with those three things having your back, you don't have anything to worry about. And if you're ever in a situation where you are in despair, you are in fear, and you just really can't think how you are going to escape or extricate yourself from a relationship with a narcissist, I've got you. I'm always here for you. You can find me on Facebook at Monica Bickerstaff. Definitely subscribe and like my video channel here on YouTube. Subscribe here at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff. As I said, I'm sitting around here now, living my life in my COVID chronicles, and I have a lot of time to bring a lot of content to you. And so I have committed to you through me that I am going to start taping a video every 3 to 4 days. All right. You gotta hold me accountable to that. Follow me on the gram at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley, and tweet me at Vegas Holistic. And I'm on LinkedIn now at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. All right, so I don't want to tarry too long because it's kind of late here tonight, and I want to finish celebrating an awesome night. And I just want to share with you. So as you start to feel more confident and feel more empowered, it's so important that you can continue to do 3 things. The first thing is you have to sleep. You have to sleep to restore your body, to restore your mind, and to restore your health, because fooling around with a narcissist will disrupt your sleep. Okay, they will come in the house all loud, or they might be already in the house, wake you up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, disrupt your sleep for some foolishness. Okay, so you have to start putting your body on a new sleep schedule so that your body can restore and repair. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to start drinking lemon water every morning so that you can keep your liver detoxed. In traditional Chinese medicine tradition, the liver is the organ that holds on to our anger and our resentment. And when we are dealing with anyone in any type of relationship that's unhealthy and that we are contemplating getting rid of, we have a lot of anger and resentment, not only towards that person that we're in the relationship with, but also towards ourselves, right? We got to go easy on ourselves. Really, it's not our fault. There is no shame in this game. There's shame if you stay in it, okay? But there's no shame in this game. As empaths, we naturally love people. We want to fix people. We want to help people. Oftentimes, and I don't know about you, but I have this second sight, or I call it an oversight, where if I meet someone, I can see their potential, like maybe 5 or 6 years down the line, even before they see it, right? And so I start relating to that potential. No mas, I figured out how to get myself out of that. I see you for what you are now. And if you are a nasty, ugly person, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm not going to waste any more time, male or female, working with you to help you through to reach your potential. Because if you're a narcissist, you're not going to reach it. Okay. All right. Now, products that I handcraft that will help you through your period of grief and help you gain strength. First, we always want to make sure that we have a pleasant aroma in our home. Aromatherapy, our sense of smell, is responsible for over 75% of our emotions. And when we smell, what we smell also evokes and invokes memories, experiences, and emotions. So I handcraft natural toxin-free home diffuser oils. This one is Black Orchid, my famous Black Orchid fragrance that has a floral balance of lily of the valley, jasmine, gardenia, some other things in this. Black Orchid is amazing. And then Tranquility, which will help you sleep. If you have asthma, it has wonderful, like a balsam pine, cinnamon, tangerine. Oh, this is amazing. Vanilla. Tranquility is very layered. But this will help you to get to sleep quickly, and it will help you to sleep soundly, especially if you might have like the sleep apnea, or if you're connected to, one of those machines to help you sleep. This will help you sleep naturally. But you always want to make sure that you have pleasant fragrance in your home, because fragrance also helps to mentally shift to a more positive vibration, a more positive level, the attitudes of others in your home. So home diffuser oils will help you um, address an attitude, adjust the attitudes of everyone in your home, including your own. And then the other thing that you want to do is you want to detox your body through hydrotherapy. You literally just want to immerse in water and in the bath. And I make a famous bath ball, which this one's actually lavender and vanilla. So I infuse all of my bath balls with Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt, and essential oils and magnesium. Magnesium is so important. It helps to um, strengthen our blood. It helps if you suffer from migraines or headaches. It helps if you have any type of digestive issues. So my bath balls are amazing for detox. And I also make bath shapes. Like this is a watermelon. This reminds me that I'm lucky I live in a climate where I can eat watermelon all year round. Watermelon is amazing. It has more vitamin C than oranges. It has an amino acid that's great for your health. And watermelon is a natural Viagra. Okay. And then I have brought back by popular demand my natural pink Himalayan bath salts. So what you get with my pink Himalayan bath salts is Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt. You get natural lavender buds, essential oils. I like to create like a menthol experience kind of, because it helps me to relax and it opens up my chest. So I have the peppermint and the spearmint and eucalyptus essential oils in this particular blend. And this is what it looks like. Nice, right? And then I want to share with you, as I said, fragrance will change your life. I want you to start using fragrance to empower you, to instill a sense of love in yourself, pride in yourself, your accomplishments. And I have rollerball parfums that you're all probably familiar with. And this one is unapologetic. So unapologetic has plumeria, magnolia, ylang ylang. It's amazing. Right at the thyroid, at the throat, tap your temples and your third eye. Unapologetic will help you to find your voice and speak your truth. And then we have the peace of mind that I have brought back as a rollerball parfum. Peace of mind immediately calms you down, de-stresses you. So this has sweet orange, sandalwood, vanilla, some other things, cypress, OMG. It will put you to sleep. It relaxes you to the point where, I mean, it's better than wine. So the peace of mind rollerball. I also have this. So, the thing is, you just want to make sure that you take care of yourself. Um, oh, what did I want to share with you? Oh, two things. Let me see if I can do a shared screen and kind of access what's next. Can I share screen? Yay! All right. So I want to share a couple of things with you. As I was, yo, oh, hold up. Whoa. Wow. Okay, it disappeared. All right. So, what I want to share with you here is the importance of taking a detox bath. So, this is a detox bath is something that you should do once or twice a week, especially when you are evolving, when you are elevating, ascending yourself, when you are taking care of yourself, when you are growing into the knowledge of what your purpose is. You kind of like have to shed your skin, your old skin. And the best way to do that is through a detox bath. It helps to draw toxins, it helps to balance your hormones, it relieves all kinds of joint pain, muscle spasms, and muscle issues. And it helps to soothe and promote that glow in your skin. You add a little bit of my bath salts or drop a bath ball in there, and you've got yourself a wonderful self-care spa that is just invaluable for your own personal healing. And then I also want to share with you um, what we talked about earlier, and I like to refer to this phrase: if it doesn't nourish your soul, get rid of it. Okay, if this applies to people, situations, jobs, relationships, if what you're involved in does not feel right to you, we have to start relying on how we feel. Okay, so that is the most accurate barometer for us. If it doesn't feel right, my motto is if it doesn't feel right, I don't do it. And I've been like that since I was a little child. So that's something I can share with you. That also helps you establish your boundaries and just say no. Because if it doesn't feel right, you're not going to do it. You're going to just say no. And then as we look to this week of celebration, this month, again, I am celebrating my time at Macy's. Um, this time last year, I was enjoying a wonderful opportunity at Macy's. I launched my collection, my brand at the Fashion Show Mall, at the market at Macy's, and I was able to extend that into a 5-month, 5-city tour. It was really a 5-city tour. And I went to different cities all around and hosted pop-up shops and um, workshops in different cities featuring my collection. And this is just something that I am so grateful for because it is my purpose to share my healing ministry with you. And if there's ever anything that I can do, I want you to please reach out and friend me on Facebook at Monica Bickerstaff. I want you to follow me at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley on the gram. I want you to hit me up on LinkedIn at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff Riley. And it's critical that you subscribe to my YouTube channel right here at Dr. Monica Bickerstaff, where I will also share the link to my wonderful web store. Everything's on the web nowadays, and that's important. But before we leave, a couple of things coming up. So as I said, I have several more videos that I will be sharing with you. And in addition to the videos, I have several more videos that I'm going to be creating. I just wanted to share my store with you all. Oh, perfect. Okay. So I have everything for award-winning products for beauty, hair, and body. Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is famous. Simmer Down Chica, reduce and relieve muscle spasm and joint pain, sciatica, back pain with my Rejuva Flex. I have a Zen for Men collection because, fellas, I do not leave you out. I love my men. I don't leave you out. Um, I have my wonderful facelift in a bottle, which is my face serum. That's one of Nana's recipes where you can enhance your natural glow up without any type of makeup, no foundation, no powder, no bronzer, nothing. Okay, this is a nude face, and I am very proud of my skin moisturizing. I live in a desert climate, so it's critical that I moisturize and keep up or be kept up. I have classes that I offer as well, workshops, allergy relief serums, wonderful botanical candles. And here we are with the rollerball parfum. So we have the peace of mind, we have the unapologetic, we have Cleopatra love, we have Egyptian goddess, and then this is what I want to talk about. There are a lot of us right now, a lot of you out there who are not feeling well and you're not handling stress well. And I really want you to commit to yourself and make the effort. If you don't reach out to me for consultation, I want you to place your wellness and your health on your front burner. Okay, so I want you to reach out to me, of course, but if not me, I want you to reach out to your healthcare provider because you need to get your health on track. All right, we only have one body to live in. This is not a dress rehearsal. And if we don't take care of the body we've got, it will take care of us. Okay? So thank you, you all. I love all of you. I hope the tips that I shared to recognize masked narcissists walking around as empaths, posing as empaths. I hope I helped you with ways to kind of feel them out. And it begins with just saying no. A narcissist does not like to be told no. You may get a violent response. Be prepared to that, especially if you're in a heated exchange already. If that's the case, make sure you have your phone close by, your phone on you with that 911 punched into your phone. But the three characteristics that you will always be able to call a narcissist out on is their eyes change. Their eyes literally they get to be slits, and all you see is a huge black. You just see black. It's not even anything natural. It's just black, right? It can scare the mess out of you if you're not prepared for that. You can also see a tantrum. You know, I referenced a 2-year-old before, terrible twos, you know, tripped out threes when no, no, no. Well, if a narcissist is told no, they might fly into a rage, a tantrum. Treat them like a 2-year-old and it'll be over. And by that, I mean ignore them. A narcissist hates to be ignored. If you're sharing the same space, walk out of the room. If you're on the phone with them or FaceTiming with them, just hang up, okay? And that's how you disengage a narcissist. And also, what was the other thing that we talked about? So the change in the eyes. If there's strikeout, you have to strike back. All right. Tantrum. And the two phrases that are so common are you saying no to me? Yes. Did I stutter? Okay. And the other one is, so you're not going to do X, Y, and Z. You might not have said that you're not going to do X, Y, and Z, but if that's how they heard you, just say, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay. All right. So just remember, I am here for you and I love all of you. Understand that you are enough and you are worthy of the very best in what you strive to be. what you strive to attain, who you choose to be with, who you choose to partner with, must treat you like a king or a queen, okay? And love yourself. Love yourself. Learn to love yourself. It's a really good thing. All right. Cheers to our next time together in a couple of days. What should we talk about? Drop some ideas in the comments below and let me know what you'd like me to share with you and talk to you about later. But until then, check out my store. I love you all so very much, and I will see you again soon.